I am live. You can see all kinds of things behind me. What you'll see in a minute is Meemaw. She's making her way in here, late as usual.
I'm not late. I'm fashionably late.
Fashionably late. Well, come on in, and you're going to sit right here.
Okay.
And then you can spin and watch over there if you want. And if you'd like, I'll give you a keyboard. Huh?
I don't want a keyboard.
Okay, you don't want to chat with anyone?
I'll just talk to him.
Okay, well, you can see it from there, or you can watch what I'm doing over here.
I'm going to watch what you're doing over there.
Okay, I'll spin yourself around then.
What you doing?
Watch out for the buttons. You got buttons under your feet. So Tabby's going to have to go and you're not having a treat. Tabby's going to have to go and see her papa, though. Oh. So can you talk to everybody?
Who's everybody?
For a few. I don't think there's anybody here yet. Vineyard chicks might be well, they're supposed to be popping up in a minute, but
I don't know how to make them come on.
Okay, well, just if they show up, tell them to be patient.
Be patient.
I hope something hasn't happened. Oh, there's Shift Kicker. You can see there's people chatting. Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Hi, Lorrie is hauling Tabby off to sit with David so she doesn't get in the way. So she doesn't come and walk through paint. And make that's a good idea. We could make Tabby prints. I'll have to suggest that to Lorrie. We want Tabby prints on a t-shirt. Yeah. We want Tabby prints on a t-shirt.
Tabby prints on t-shirts. I don't have Tabby prints for anything. Hi, Shift Kicker. Well, the girls aren't here yet, so I'm not going to start teaching anything. I am going to pop over to Instagram and maybe my email to see if there are any messages from them. So how you doing? Oh, there's Vineyard Chicks. Oh, and Ariella and Steven. Yay! Hi, Steven. Who's gonna paint with us? That's what I want to know.
I can't read this.
Snuggles. Snuggles. I'm not snuggling you. Do I need to move those? What do you mean you can't read that?
I need my other glasses.
Where are they?
They're on my desk in the
glasses
case. Yeah. I'm 10 sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Tell you what.
She's worn out now.
I'm worn out.
And she hasn't even started making a mess.
Nope. Oh, Steven says you can turn your distance glasses into readers by wearing them upside down.
Oh.
You'll have to try that.
I don't want to wear them upside down.
Come on, try it.
Okay.
She's game for anything. Hi, Ariella. Did I already say that?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work?
No, I still can't read it.
Can you read that now?
No.
Give it a second to catch up over there.
I'm very gullible, Stephen, in case you didn't know.
She is super gullible. Oh, dang it. Dang it. I still haven't gone in and changed the settings for my Nightbot. I think it's still set at the 3. You can only do 2 or 3 emojis.
Go fix it.
I don't really know how. I mean, I know where there's a video that I can watch to go through it. Bunky probably could walk me through it, but
not right now. That's another class, another day.
Another class, another day. Yeah, so we are gonna hopefully pour some paint.
What are you pouring it on?
Me, I'm gonna pour it on these 2 pieces of wood, or at least 1 piece of wood. Do you want to do one?
No.
And I have them taped off on the back side. Now you don't have to tape them off on the back side. I just know myself how messy I am. So
where's David? He can tell him how messy you are.
I'm sure he would love to. Oh, and I don't have my apron. No, YouTube doesn't control it. It's my Nightbot settings. I mean, YouTube may have controls too, but my Nightbot overrides whatever controls they have.
Okay, let's get with it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to wait until the Vineyard chicks come up. I can do this, and you can see Mom with her head cut off. Dave's in hiding. No, they're here. They just haven't logged. They just haven't come through StreamYard yet. No, you'd be surprised, actually, in how many ways YouTube can be not really overridden, but modified to suit your needs.
Manipulated.
But they allow it to be manipulated, right?
The way you manipulate me.
Yeah. YouTube doesn't like too many. Yeah, I know Bunky has theirs set at 14, or I think 14 is the max number you can use. If you use 15, you get a warning. Oh, there they are.
Hi.
Sorry we're late.
Sorry we're late.
Okay.
Got painting clothes on.
I hope they got painting clothes on.
Ew.
I actually
remove that for now.
Sweatshirt last summer, so we're good.
Yeah. This I
Perfect.
got.
Yeah, I actually have an apron that I'm going to put on too.
Aren't you fancy?
Aren't I fancy? Yeah, wait till you see my apron.
You've worn it a few times.
I have worn it a few times, yeah. It's pretty fancy.
You notice there's no cookie dough on her apron.
There is no cookie dough.
No cake dough.
Yeah.
And there were actually 2 things that I forgot to include in the list that I just thought of tonight as I was grabbing them for myself.
Now you're telling them. What are they going to do without those 2 things?
Well, they may have those things. And they're not.
Well, why don't you tell them what they are? So
they're non-essential. I mean, you don't have to have them. They're just nice things to have. One of them is some gloves.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Because it does get messy. It actually feels pretty cool if you use your hands, but it gets up under your fingernails, and if you do too many in a night and the coat's dry, then it can become more difficult to wash off. You have to soak your hand for a while before it comes off. But anyway, that optional. And then the other thing is something to hold your canvases up off of the table.
Probably like something.
Well, a variety of things that I have used. I'm going to be using these tonight. They're just little pots for planters. I've used push pins into the wooden frames. Those are actual frames, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you have push pins.
We put the masking tape on.
We put masking tape on.
Okay, excellent. If you have push pins, you can put them into the corners. And again, this is not something that's essential. You can hold it up
Right.
off of there. Other things that are optional too is like I have I have several of them that are now in my collection of the little spinny thingies.
What is a spinning thing?
A spinny thingy.
Her technical jargon blows me away.
Spinner thingy. You know, those kitchen spinner thingies that you put on the counter.
You mean
Right. Oh,
lazy
those.
Susan?
Yes. Yes.
Lazy
A lazy Susan thingy.
Isn't
Yes.
it Lazy Boy?
Lazy Susan.
Spinner thing.
The spinner thingy. But actually you got to kind of move your canvases out of the way because there's a few things that we have to do before we actually get to the canvases.
Oh, that's clever. Actually, with the coffee. Yeah.
And now I think what I might do is add this to the.
Oh no! Oh no! She removed her actual. We can't hear you.
Hi, Mima.
Hi, Shift Kicker.
So yeah.
Hi, Stephen A. Hi, Vineyard Tricks. Hi, Daddy.
Just a random question. Can you guys? Oh, never mind. Hi.
Okay, we're back.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna try and have this. Well, I guess I can do this and put it as the solo, and then no, that didn't work. There. I can do
Cool.
that, and that kind of puts you on here where you can see kind of what I'm doing. So we got to start off with now, depending on what you have, and once you get into it, you might have more stuff. Like when you're getting started, I started off with white glue and water.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to show you how to mix up today is the white glue and the water. So yeah, yeah. So you have to have a container, of course, to mix it in.
Bottle of glue.
We have little cups.
I think I put that in there. I don't know. Maybe I did.
Mini cups like that.
You'll need multiple containers because you'll need containers for the
Like
yeah. You
these?
need something maybe a little bit bigger. Well, no,
Yeah.
no. For this part, that'll be fine.
Okay.
So pour in about a third of the way into your
Okay.
container the white glue.
Oh no, the maniacal cat.
Oh gosh, it's been years since we.
Good thing we got this done.
Oh, it's washable. That's a good thing.
Oh god.
It should all be washable. Yeah, like even the white glue should wash right off. It's just like you can see something that's had multiple coats of paint on it. Right. Like I've poured paint on this thing so many times, and if I remove that, you can eventually it builds up, is all I'm saying.
Nice.
These things, these mats that I have underneath here, I don't know, can you even see those? They're like those cooking mats. I have one here, but they make it easier to peel the paint off, and then you get like things like this, like little paint skin
Oh,
things.
Should I wash it off?
No,
And then you can like turn these into jewelry.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
This
that's
is
awesome.
kind of stuff that I made your necklaces with.
Yeah.
And I actually have been making earrings lately.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Get some of those.
I can only do sterling silver earrings.
Anyway, back to the glue. So we have our glue and we need our water.
Guys.
Water.
So you're going to add,
Water.
I don't know, I don't ever measure it. So have you guys ever made soap?
No.
Yes,
No. Okay.
I have.
So you can see how thick your glue is, right?
Yeah.
And oh, Mom, I'm gonna I'm gonna show you something here.
We're gonna need
Just spin for a sec. Like that.
Don't do it until she tells us what she's trying to do.
So like I said, there are other things that you can use to thin down your paint. One of them is Floetrol.
Oh, cool.
This stuff here, and it actually does the same thing that the glue and water does.
Huh.
So the glue and water, we're turning into a medium that's going to kind of extend our paint and make it flow more easily. But we don't want to go overboard because we don't want it to just run like a stream off of everything. So there's, there's a fine consistency for it.
Great.
So this is some Floetrol. And I'm going to show you the consistency of it. Oh, you can't see that unless I'm over in front of this camera. Okay, so this is the Floetrol. And you can see you see that?
Pretty drippy.
Yeah.
You can see how liquidy that is, right?
Yeah.
So when you're adding it to your paint, you're not adding it really quickly. You add a little bit at a time. But now we want to make our glue and water mix approximately that consistency.
Okay.
So add a little bit of water at a time.
I think I added.
You can start off with like maybe a tablespoon and then mix it all in.
Why are you using bottled water
It's not bottled water. It's an old bottle
with tap water in it?
with tap water in it. Yeah, you can see it's got paint all over it, Mom.
I thought we had to use pure water for some reason.
You can see the whole bottle is covered in paint.
Organic water.
It's not organic water. It's just tap water. But yeah, so keep mixing it and keep adding water.
So if you-
About a tablespoon at a time until you get to that consistency. And then once you start getting close, you want to add less every time you're stirring it in.
Right.
Right? Because the tablespoon becomes too much and you rapidly can go from too thick to too thin.
Is that Elmer's
Why
glue?
can you make it too thin?
Yeah,
Can
this
you-
is just, there we go, just like that.
Nope.
Yeah, I think it's a little too watery.
A little.
Should we use more
If it's
glue?
too watery, add more glue.
Okay.
How are we gonna get
If
it
you
out
made
of
it too watery, add more glue.
Stop getting it all over the table.
I got glue in my arm.
No. It's fine. It's just glue.
Oh,
I got glue on myself all
Yeah.
the time.
Now, we're not going to make our paint runny. We're going to use this mixture now to make our paint a little more fluid.
Okay.
So depending on how fluid your paint is going to depend on how much of your mixture you add to your paint.
Right.
Don't do that.
Okay, wait, I think mine's kind of fixing.
Okay, so I'm going to make you big and you can stream yours for me so I can have a look.
I don't know.
Trace feels
There you go.
thicker. This one's like
Stop playing with the stuff on
I
the
can't figure out
table.
where the thing is.
That's good.
That one's pretty good. Yeah, you wouldn't want to go any thinner than that for sure.
can I have a
This
one?
one does thicker, but it's also
That
clumpier.
one's a little bit thicker. So you can even add, like I have a variety of things I use to add water with. I have like a part of a straw.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you can't even see me. I'm talking and showing you stuff and you can't even see me.
Even wants to know what's in the
There we
middle of the table.
What's in the middle of what table?
I guess that table.
This table?
It's in the middle of the table.
A bunch of stuff.
Latex extender.
Oh, this here? This is something else that you can use to extend your paint. It's just called a latex extender. You can also use, what is it called? Polyacrylic. Minwax polyacrylic as a thinner. Right? It's just you want something to thin your paint with to make your paint flow, because most paint that you buy, even when you buy the cheap dollar store paint, it's a little bit too thick to be able to run over, or to be able to blow out with a blow dryer, or to be able to flow, because it's supposed to be fluid. Okay, so once you have your mix for that, we can grab your paint.
Is that good?
And I'm going to go ahead and, well, I guess mine is still big enough. So I've got some paint. I'm just going to move this. I'm just pulling those out to show you guys that there are options.
By the way, I'm at video 250 now.
250.
Yeah. I'm playing, where you have all your videos
Uh-huh.
under one tablet. I'm playing that playlist.
You're playing that whole playlist? I think there's like 700 videos.
600 something.
Wow.
She has a playlist that has everything she's ever done in her whole life.
Well, it doesn't have all my shorts on it, and it doesn't have all my live streams on
And
it.
I'm
But
letting it run on my computer.
has a lot of stuff on it for sure.
That's a lot.
I let yours run too sometimes.
Oh, thank you.
Aw. It's good. It's done. Don't touch.
Yours looks thicker than mine.
It's
fine.
fine.
Okay, so I guess start with your base paint, which is your white paint.
Okay. It's over here.
So I have, this is actually, I know it's in a cheese container, but it's not actually cheese. It's just a white house paint.
Okay. Can you see this real quick?
That was low VOC. And I'm going to take some of it now and mix it with my pouring medium. Right? That I just made, because I want to get the right consistency in my white paint, which is going to be my base paint.
Change your gloves.
And so depending on how thick your base paint is, I'm filling mine up about 2/3. And neatness counts. Just kidding.
Hey, can I believe that's what the scissors are for?
When you're putting lids back on, sometimes neatness counts, I guess.
Guess so.
You can see I don't even have my gloves on yet. I'm doing pretty good, but pretty soon I'm going to have paint on myself. You can see I have paint on my watch strap.
Oh no.
That's not from this time. That's from last time. Okay, so I have my white paint, and I'm going to take some of my pouring medium, my white glue, and my water. And again, I'm just going to add it slowly. I can probably add a couple of tablespoons to start with, because my paint is really thick. If your paint is not as thick as mine, you're not going to want to add as much. You want to, again, do like a tablespoon or so.
Does this go into the glue mixture or into a blank cup?
The glue mixture goes into your white paint, your base paint.
Okay.
What was
No.
The glue mixture is your pouring medium. That's what they call it, is a pouring medium. And that's what your Floetrol is, or your whatever other extender you use.
All right.
Now with this, for anybody who has made soap, with our base paint, we're looking for between a light and a medium trace. So mine is still a little bit thick. You can see I've got some pretty big swirls when I'm putting it into my cup. So, but I don't need much more. It doesn't need to be much liquidier than that.
Okay.
So I'm going to try another teaspoon and then liquidier. Is that even a word? Glue and water works really nicely, Stephen, but I find that all of them so far that I've used work pretty well together. Yeah, that's the Costco. That's the Costco Parm cheese container. I like a lot of Parmesan cheese.
Are you still supposed to be able to see something when you try to get it back into it, or is it supposed to just go back in immediately?
No, you want it to leave a little bit of a trace, a little bit of a line, and not sink too quickly.
Why is it
I'm going to add a little bit more into mine, about a teaspoon at a time now.
I think we're good.
No,
We got it.
You want to show me?
Sure.
Let me make you big.
I have no idea if I'm doing this right.
Yeah.
On my hands.
Why'd you take off your clothes?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
The camera's over there, but the computer screen's over there. So we're not like daydreaming. We're looking at what you're doing.
The computer screen. Oh, I should change the layout again.
There we go. Bunk, bunk, bunk. Don't do that.
Careful, you're
Dun,
about
dun,
to.
dun. Okay, so once your white paint is mixed,
Mhm.
it's time to move on to the colors.
Okay.
oh
I want mine to be a little bit runnier.
There's so many of those.
Guys, please.
yay! Okay, I like this pink too, but I like pink colors.
And then you're going to do the same thing with your colors. And what you want to try to do is, hi, Patty.
Hello.
Hi,
I'm Miss Patty.
Miss Patty. I'm gonna make this.
Frank, no, don't.
Where was I going? Oh, so your colors, you want to do them all so that they're close to the same consistency. Again,
Okay.
you don't want it to be too runny, but you don't want it to be too
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want it to be too runny. You don't want it to be too thick. You want it to be kind of right there in the middle. It's easier with people who've made soap. But
Right.
once you've seen it, I don't know. Can you see when I hold this up to the camera? Can you see the kind of lines that it's leaving?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, because that's maybe even a little too thick.
Oh, that's too thick?
Yeah, Trey,
Then
leave yours
yeah,
alone.
ours is good.
So I think I need to go a little bit more of my pouring medium.
So then we put water into the the glue into this.
Yeah, the pouring medium, the glue and water mix.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Again, so that it's close to the same consistency as your white paint.
Okay.
Still might be too thick.
Oh, it's so cute, the pinkness.
Oh, there's a fox there.
Oh no, Fox, you're ruining her paint. He's just chilling in bed with his flowers.
This seems.
Oh,
wow.
Lorrie's World, say something. Da, da, da.
Too runny.
I keep holding my stuff under the wrong camera. So here's my paint.
This is also
So
a lot
yeah,
more
just add a little
saturated
bit.
than it looks like.
Oh, that was. Too
Oh, I'm
much.
supposed to have gloves
And you'll
on.
be surprised once you'll use quite a bit of the white paint. You'll use more of the white paint than probably anything else.
Okay.
But the colors, when you get down to it, you really don't use that much for color.
I like that.
Okay.
think that's gonna be my other cup. Very cute. It's a
I wonder,
very-
is anyone else painting? Hi,
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah, doing it.
How
Okay,
many
how's
paints are you allowed to have in one paint?
3 to
mixer?
5, as many as you want.
oh
Really?
okay.
How much are you allowed to have in one what, Bungie?
In one like picture.
One picture?
Yeah.
How many colors?
Yeah.
I think I used
I know.
5, and then plus my white and a metallic.
Ooh, a
So I mean, I don't really count the white as a color, but the metallic you could count as a color.
Okay.
For this one, I'm just going to use 3 colors.
Okay. Three sounds good, guys. 3 plus white and
yellow.
yellow.
I'm gonna put a pink and a blue and some other shade of pink or blue.
Oh, it's squeezed. Oh, okay. Seems like I'm the only one making a mess here.
I made some mess with the white earlier, but I've been being more careful since. And Bucky's made a bunch of pink spots on her shirt.
Oh no.
Like mustard. It's doing pretty well on the mustard. Ooh, Dijon.
I'm out of
Dijon.
paint. I need more paint mixture.
You're out of milk and
Oh,
Milk
okay,
and
look,
butter.
look, look.
oh, that's a pretty one. I might actually use that one.
Look. Oh, it's so pretty.
Well, I think we're gonna have a lot of leftover paint, so let's maybe just do one of each color for now.
I should have copied one of mine. We're good.
I need more pink.
Blue,
Yeah, I
yellow.
would just do 1 cup of each color. Like these colors that I'm using now, I actually use them to pour. I don't know if you guys remember when I poured paint on those great big garden pots.
Yeah.
My paint.
These are the same colors that I used for that in the same
Oh
bowls
wow.
of mix.
I need more.
So,
So
yeah,
we have
there's that.
4, 5, 6. I think we're good. Maybe just do your green.
Yeah, you can do this one.
I need another.
You don't need
No,
another.
I
We're
think
just
And
doing
you can even use shades of one color,
Those were the 2 you wanted.
right.
right? Like you can use a bunch of different colors of blue or a bunch of different colors of green or
I need some pink.
Oh, I put it in my glue. Oh dear. Oh, okay.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Just make a lot of black. There's no biggie.
there you go.
Put me an extra cup.
Okay. We'll get you an extra cup. You can use mine. I've got a bunch.
This is
You
a
can't use
disaster.
KK's because she mixed it in with the black.
Okay, so that's probably pretty good.
This is really drippy.
Okay. Yeah, I think mine are looking good.
This is
All right,
the
guys. Last
blue.
color with the red.
Where's my blue?
Hey.
Which one's your blue? Hey,
Don't you can't just like pick something
So
up.
much fun. Talk, Mima.
I'm mesmerized.
Mr. Dave didn't want
Yeah,
to.
no doubt. We actually, Ariella, we get things delivered from Costco.
Does anyone spare? Actually, no. I think it's good.
So that's kind of convenient. We don't have to go anywhere to get. I mean, we do go occasionally, but
Yeah, because there are things you can't get delivered.
yeah.
Go. Mix that.
Speaking of which, I want a plum tree,
Ooh, plums.
and I hope I didn't kill those blueberries by planting them today.
I need another cup.
Guess I'll find out.
Is that your wife?
I wanted blueberries. Costco had blueberries
Where's
in
my
the garden section.
Online?
Yeah.
Really?
Remember how we got those plants last
Yeah,
year?
yeah. Darn it, we should have got some.
In there.
Can you
Got
still
enough
get some?
Color kicker.
For
I've got
local,
enough
why don't you
color
put their
kicker.
gardens
I
too?
will, 'cause I want a plum tree too.
I didn't see a plum tree. I looked up these.
Which one?
Oh,
Navy blue.
there you go. Yeah, I wish we had some Amish around here. Or they actually have in Alberta. They have the Hutterites, which are similar to the Amish. They live without many frills and thrills, and they do a lot of a lot of their own preserving and stuff and growing of bulk. Yeah.
All right, so it's
They
just
look awesome.
So let's pop you up to solo again.
And you're gonna share with all of us, right?
Yeah, all of the colors get shared.
I don't know why we have 3 cups of white then. Here, I'm gonna move the camera.
You'll
in a
need
second.
more white. You'll each need your own cup of white
Okay.
for sure. You'll be able to share the colors,
Okay.
but you'll need to cover your entire canvas with white.
Oh,
And then you'll also use white as what you call a bit of a flood color. So you put it kind of around your paint so you have a little bit of extra fluidity.
Okay.
Gotta move all this stuff away.
Lots of colors.
I want my stuff.
Yes. Is Mama praying? It looks like they got it pretty well covered. So
I don't think that's good.
But lots of colors here. So
Keep those.
Okay.
Keep them all in a line.
okay, so now you want to put your gloves on.
I've got my gloves on the entire time, but somehow I managed.
So
to
these
get
are
this
acrylic.
Take my
So they're
gloves? I think she took my gloves when she grabbed her second. I can't find one anymore.
So,
No, I took
Here,
mine.
I gotta put this up again now.
they're acrylic though, so they're gonna wash off.
I see the point. I already have
Yeah.
paint on my
I'm so
hands.
excited, Miss Lori. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Me too.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't
so
get
the first thing that we want to do is put a coat of our white paint on. Now
Okay.
you want it to be fairly fluid, and it's probably going to roll off the edges. But I usually just start with a bit. Mine might still be a little bit too thick.
This is scary.
I don't think
I just pour a little bit in the middle.
scary.
And then there's a few ways that you can squish this around. You can, mine is maybe too thick.
I want to use a brush. Are we allowed to use brushes?
No. Use your
No, you don't want to use brushes. You can use, you can use your stirring stick,
Mhm.
All right, that's
or you can use
some of them.
your hands.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my hand.
Just because someone says put your gloves on before you touch it.
Aww.
Yeah, you can take your stir stick or your whatever, your extra toothpick, and you want a fairly thick coat, right?
If anyone wants extra white, I need some.
I don't.
Oh, that's much better.
Oh, look at this.
I also don't have any more butter. Butter? Why do I keep calling it milk and butter? Glue and butter.
And you see the bubbles popping up in your paint?
This is fun.
This is why we wear dirty clothes.
How am I gonna
Oh, it's
explain
on
this?
my own.
I was painting with this.
I gotta put them up on.
I Trey.
You're wearing gloves. How did you still get it on your? I don't understand.
Yeah, so you can just.
Dude.
Doesn't it feel neat?
It does. Okay.
I would wash my hands and my pants.
This is really fun.
Well, that's why you have rags.
I want to know if Steven's doing this.
Are you painting, Stephen? It's so much fun. Okay, and so then, like you can see, I have rags right here, and you can wipe your gloves off on your rags, and then you'll want to smooth it a bit. It has to smooth out a little bit, right?
On the
So
table.
then you can come back in with your stick,
I am like wanting to.
and you can roll it around.
It's like chopping a cake.
This is fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
On the paint. I think I might need
Somebody's
to
getting their hands all ducky and loving every minute of it.
Finger painting, yes, absolutely.
Right. You just have like.
And then, so the torch, and I know I said it wasn't necessary, but if you don't have a torch,
You got
you
it.
would need to use something, a toothpick or something. I don't know. Are you guys getting bubbles in your paint?
A little bit.
Is that when we stop?
Stop.
No.
Duncan. Enough.
No,
Hands
if
up.
you want to get it spread all over.
I'm gonna go wash my hands. Okay,
Oh my gosh.
How
Yeah, I think I need a little bit more
What do you use your torch
on
for?
mine.
Yeah, BTW
Here's my torch.
What do you do it
really
what for?
messy.
To pop the bubbles.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you can, like this extra paint, you can see I got a whole bunch of extra paint on mine now. I'm going to try and pour some of it back into my container without making a huge mess.
Should I use
But I can also like pour it around on my whole thing to get it covered. You know, and then, because I want to have a relatively smooth, even coat over the whole thing.
You might want to do that for Bunky. I don't
Yeah.
want to burn myself.
And then it does make a mess.
It's gooky.
It is gooky. I warned them that it would make a mess.
It's gooky.
It is. It is so much fun. I mean, you can see I got a couple of spots here still that I need to
How did you do
smooth
that?
out.
That's not good because I don't know how to add the right thing.
And there's nothing wrong if it goes over the edges. Just make sure you have a relatively, I don't know, can you see?
Flashlights? Do this one.
Oh, let me pop me up there into the center for a second and show you.
I'm totally clean.
My mouse is getting paint on it. I'll take one hand off here. Let's do this.
Pink. Of all the colors, pink is the only thing I got on my hand.
And then see how deep my finger's going into my paint?
Uh-huh.
So that's about the kind of coat that you want to have on your, so that it moves easily when you start blowing it.
Okay.
I don't think I have.
Okay, and then you can start, like you guys, I don't know if you've ever watched me do
I think I have.
the way I do them. I just kind of make a mess with my paint.
Right.
You can kind of give this a minute or two. We'll give these a minute or two for the air bubbles to kind of pop. And it should the paint should kind of level itself out.
I push my hand down.
I don't think I will.
Why is there fire? Why is she putting fire on my?
If I try to do this, I might burn my
She's
finger.
torching the bubbles.
She's torturing the bubble.
Torching the bubbles.
Oh,
Yeah, it's easier to pop them with a torch than any other way. You can go through and pop them individually one by one with like a toothpick or something, but
That takes forever.
it does.
Oh, I get that one.
It really does. And you can just pop them with a torch.
Well, I need more fire.
And it's typical to get air bubbles. I mean, that's why you have a torch, right?
Right.
Because you expect to get them.
Right.
So is everybody nice and
I
smooth?
should tell her, Dave, and tell him we have fire in here.
Look at it, Shane. So decorative.
No, he knows we have fire in here. He doesn't need to know anything else.
He could come with his fire.
Why do you have
No.
that?
Is he watching?
Oh yeah, always a thin coat of white paint first.
Yeah.
So that you have, hi Gail, so that you have something for your paint to move through.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, now we could just, this is usually how I do my color. So I do have some spray bottles that I use, but usually I just kind of do this.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use all of it?
With the so are we starting with a color or
Yeah, you can start with your colors now.
I want black. Where's the black?
I'm using it.
Is that how you're supposed to do it?
However you want, really.
That's a nice shade of purple, but I like this blue.
Oh, here, let me put mine up so you can see what I'm doing here.
I
You
like
don't want it to be too heavy of any one color. Unless you want to like really feature that color.
Right. I'm a genius.
That's right.
Look at
I feel like I'm gonna drop the paint and it's gonna be disastrous.
Well, it's gonna.
Oh my gosh, I have sent paint flying off the edge of my table before.
Oh no, Bunk! Keep it close.
Thank you. Hi, Roberta.
It's not doing
Okay,
art.
mine looks pretty cool.
It does. Like even without blowtorching it, it looks cool.
What do you mean without blowtorching it? Do I add yellow? I'm gonna regret it if I do.
Off the bed.
Yeah.
Almost 11 o'clock.
Can I add white to this?
What should I add?
I feel like this is like too yellow. Can I add white? Hold on.
I
Yeah,
like
let me use
yellow.
it first, and then you can.
Okay, well you guys use it first then.
Pink.
I just want a little bit.
Well, you know what's interesting? You ladies could use all the same colors in all the same order, and
Yeah.
each piece would be different.
Oh
Right.
wow, that's awesome.
The magic of art.
That's so pretty.
This is my kind of
My
night.
God.
Well, not quite.
And snowflakes.
Not quite. Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
Red makes
No. You only have 2 right now. You just keep adding.
That's pretty sweet.
Isn't it? I want to take a picture of this and have it as my new logo for my channel.
There you go. It's a pretty sweet tea.
Look
Thank
at
you.
it. It's pretty.
I'm gonna add more.
pretty.
maybe.
Okay, so now are we? Well, let me know when you're ready with your colors, and we'll get to the blow drying. Hi, recyclable homestead. Me too, Roberta. I love playing in acrylic paint.
Can I add white to this now?
It's rainbow. See? I don't know how that happened, but it's rainbow.
How am I out of white?
I
Oh
need a
yeah,
little
I
bit
was
of
out of
white.
white.
Yeah, white's the first one you run out of for sure.
Maybe I'll add some red.
Black.
What do you think, Mima? You want to get your hands in?
It looks like ketchup and on it now.
No.
Regret this. I'm gonna regret this.
Look
Okay,
at
it's not
it,
bad.
then.
Oh no, I touched it with the spoon thing.
Look at it,
You
Jay.
want some red?
All right, I think I'm good.
You should add like every color of the table.
That's pretty sweet.
Isn't it?
Okay, so now the trick to blowing it out with the blow dryer.
Maybe
Uh-oh. Shh. Shh.
Yeah, I'm gonna green.
Just kidding, it's Dave.
Bunk, don't pour it. Oh, that's a lot of paint.
Oh my gosh.
See, you're only supposed to drizzle. That's a lot of paint.
I need it.
Yeah, here goes the fun. So the trick to blowing out the paint is that you want to with your blow dryer.
Okay.
And you don't want to just try to push, you want to sweep.
At first.
So I'm going to show you and then somebody can show me.
Okay.
I think of this.
That looks so cool.
That does look really
Oh
neat.
no, I
Can I
got
start?
paint all over KK's piano bench.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yay.
why is there paint on the handle?
Why do you think?
Dear.
And there. So there, that's all you got to do.
Bam! I'm sure. Do it.
Again.
Turn it up higher. Okay, turn it up
Sweep.
higher.
Yeah, nope, you got to sweep.
Sweep. So up higher.
Sweep across like you were sweeping a floor. There you go.
This is going really, really bad.
It helps if you have the little piece on the end.
It's okay, pal. I'm not murdering anything but my painting. My dad. What is even? What even is that?
I want to do mine. Can I do mine?
If you're sure you want to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sweep. It's not working. It's too much gray. Okay, you guys. Oh my god. Hers looks cool.
It all has to be all over the side. Oh, look at my hands. Cool. It needs to be all over.
You better hurry, KK. I don't want you to dry before you can get to it.
It actually looks pretty good.
Nah.
It actually looks pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Like monkey.
Why would you look inside of that?
The cleanup is fun. Well, you know what you do with the cleanup with a lot of it, if you're not like using your dining table, I will let mine like sit until the paint dries.
Uh-huh.
And then I can peel off, like I showed you guys, these things.
Right.
Once the paint dries,
That's awesome.
you can peel those off and make jewelry out of them.
You should have done a tea.
No kidding.
It looks like a pancake.
A sad pancake.
It looks like a pretty.
I hate it.
It actually looks like this Lorrie. Mine looks like a vase. Look at our table.
That didn't get touched. No.
I warned you that it was going to get messy. It's so much fun.
I hate that.
So I'm going to give you all a little bit of advice right now about what to do with these masterpieces that we have before us. I'm going to recommend that you kind of blur and smudge the colors all together over the entire thing. And the next time when we come back to try painting again, we will have a nice base color.
Oh.
These.
So try to get it to
Unless
be like,
I'm missing something.
I don't know.
Can we add to them?
Absolutely. Absolutely, you can add to them.
My color.
I had a lot. They kind of need help.
Look,
I can hear Mom laughing at me.
I colored my gloves.
What is I can't breathe.
I colored my gloves when I touched it. In the spot, so I just blow dried it.
The tea was a bad idea. Don't let me do that
okay, so like this one side right here just like dried before I could like actually blow dry it.
So one of the things that you can do to help prevent that is have a little bit of extra white paint mixed up. And
Right.
then wherever you're getting it dry, you actually go in just a little bit in front
Okay.
of the piece that's a little bit too dry and give it something to flow into.
Okay.
And that can make a big difference. Are you going to come and say hello, honey? What do you mean no?
You know
I'm
what?
gonna have to call you to
This
to
right
I would do
drive
that.
in town. 'Cause she was saying
Yeah.
Look who's here.
Thank you for coming to watch our sadness and our misery.
Do you want me to show you? I'll show you their paintings, honey.
I'd move the camera up, but I can't like touch it right now. This is
Oh, aren't they lovely? What in that?
Show them your hands. Show them your hands.
I'm fine.
Monkey, I think you got more on you than you do the board. You're supposed to put it on the board, kid.
Thank you. We're gonna talk.
It's kind of dark.
Yeah, it's they're a little dark.
I despise this thing.
They keep putting. So I think that we need to talk about a few things.
What?
what did you choose?
Before our next one.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
This is
You all
weird.
got gloves on, right?
I do.
I had
Hey, Kid does, and Lucky does.
No, I was gonna
I
say.
don't think Trey has gloves on.
What in that? That's quite a painting there, kid.
I told them at this point there wasn't much to do other than
Scrape it off.
spread it all over and
is that paint all over her shirt?
let it
Look at
dry.
her. Those mad scientists.
Dirty.
Oh my goodness.
I don't. Is that how you're supposed to do it?
That is how you're supposed to do it. See you later, Ariella. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm crying. Oh my goodness. Come on back 2 more weeks and we'll be doing this again. By that time those should have dried and we can use them as a base. But I do think we should talk a little bit about
Grab stuff.
You turn it on.
that's how the blow dryer gets painted.
This is white before this.
It was white before that, yeah. Here, I'll show you mine. Here, I'll pull me up here for a sec.
Make sure you sign them.
You see mine. That's how your blow dryer gets painted.
it needs color. It looks gray.
Oh no. Or blow dryer.
Yeah, I hope that was a spare.
Bookie, turn it.
Do you have the nozzle tip for it?
No, we don't.
No, you don't? Okay. You might want to improvise something.
You can make one out of plastic.
I bet you Trey could make something out of
She probably could.
PVC pipe or something.
Yeah.
I should have taken my ring off.
Trey, help mine.
Okay,
What she said.
Okay, Trey's looks cool actually.
get in there.
I don't know what happened, but Frankie's is monochrome now.
Hers turned gray.
Okay, well,
Colors and I need help.
So now that I have
this is a little dark.
hands, I'm just gonna shift up a little bit so that we can actually.
Yeah.
They need to take
I
Blue.
feel so small.
a trowel
Does it
or
make
a putty knife, wide putty knife, and just scrape all of that.
No
Scrape it all off, yeah.
white?
Just
No.
so, and that way it'd be like almost one color.
Yeah.
Yellow, do yellow. Yellow,
It's in my eye.
yellow.
Okay, that was nice. Nice paintings, girls. Love them.
You don't sound sarcastic at all.
Hey,
Make sure,
No, not at all.
make sure you sign them.
Mine looks
No,
good.
don't
They're sending them to you, Dave.
Well, I'll put them on my wall.
that possibly can happen. Maybe we
Gloves
should
are
have-
awesome.
Those are awesome,
I told you I'd send them out.
right? And it was a ton of fun.
What are you just leaving this here?
Just be quiet. I'm gonna be prouder of Frankie's than. Hey, stop!
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear what Dave suggested?
No, I didn't.
He suggested that you take some kind of a flat surface, something,
Like a popsicle
and
stick?
scrape the paint off.
Oh. Yeah, let's do that.
No, don't do it.
No.
Oh, no, Trish, that's cool. That's what I should do.
No, don't do
Get
it.
a popsicle stick.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it. Don't do it. He did it. He was being sarcastic. If you don't know
I didn't catch that apparently.
about how Dave is, but you can let these dry, and if you do scrape the paint off, they'll dry better, and you can use them again.
Oh my gosh.
And like maybe
Stop enjoying this.
they will change when they dry.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, good.
Because I feel like this is
So like the colors will keep moving around.
It'll be a surprise when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah, the colors, as long as it's still flowing and natural, the colors will just keep moving.
Oh wow.
So maybe it'll look good in the morning.
You could end up with
A masterpiece.
a masterpiece.
Or something that looks even worse. Somehow.
That is the art auction. The art auction is in May, and each one of these pieces will be signed.
Not
Ready
these.
to go. Not these.
I might burn it.
It's in May sometime. We haven't quite decided exactly when yet. So maybe we need to start with
Enough.
Okay, give
a
me
simpler technique. Well,
Now, this masterpiece will work.
Guys, it's by the edge of the table.
there you go. Sweep them into each other.
It's by the edge of the table. You gotta shove that closer.
Yeah, and somehow mine ended up looking the worst. Just stop enjoying it.
Don't try it. Don't
Burn it.
try it. Sweep. There you go. Sweep and go back and sweep again.
Just let it burn. Don't leave it.
Monticello, you gotta help them girls figure out the sweeping part.
Leave it alone.
Mine.
Just see if we can get the orange away from there.
There you go. There you go. Now you're sweeping.
It'll dry eventually.
The more paint and the more fluid your paint is without being runny, the easier it is to flow it along.
Right, that is.
Now I'm gonna burn it.
But
I'm sorry.
This should be in colors, shouldn't it? I like painting my gloves.
you should go back and look at some of my beginning videos.
Hey, we did. We watched them earlier. They didn't look that bad.
Did you see the one where I ended up with a big brown square?
I did.
Did you see that one?
Better than this.
Oh, I don't know. It was, but you know, the only reason why mine was more uniform is because I scraped it all off, Trey.
Oh no. No.
I scraped it all off so it would be one color. Blended it all together.
Hey, Bunk, stop doing that to the tablecloth. What's your problem?
Yes, I've had several disasters. It only gets better with time. But maybe
Okay.
we should start with something that's maybe a little simpler.
Yeah.
This one part of the canvas looks the part that's not in the frame looks really good, and then it just kind of like meshed over here.
This is
It
my.
meshed together too much. It could have been the blowing technique.
Oh,
Right.
look at yours.
But like
It
this
took me a long time to figure out how to make my blower blow properly and how to really sweep it. And it really does help when your paint is not runny but liquidy.
I'm so
No, it's
bored.
did. Dude, leave my painting alone. Dude.
That was green.
I can't breathe. Oh my god.
Why is
I wanna
she
fix
turning
this.
into green?
We haven't talked about what we're going to do next week on your live stream.
I'm fixing it.
String art,
Yes.
I think.
It's something that Kayla and I have a little experience doing.
What is it?
string art.
Oh,
Go ahead.
string art. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So essentially, you get a little piece of wood.
Ooh,
And
can I add some
then-
of these paints?
No, I'm good. And then you
Add some of this
you put a piece of paper on it, and then you nail, like you can have a word, and then you put nails in it, and then
This green. Do that.
you put strings
Okay.
across the nails. And I actually have a plan on what I kind of want to do with
Not me.
my next one. Yeah, still
So
looks
what
good.
if Bunky's and KK's paintings kissed by putting one on top of the other and then pull them apart?
No, I'm happy with mine.
Okay.
No,
Your
I'm
colors
good.
might spread a little bit still once it dries out. The areas where they're a little too smushed
Right.
together.
Right.
Let's do it.
It
I
looks
just
like
want to leave them and let them dry, and then we'll go from there.
Eldred said. Then yours
Let's
will
not.
look nicer.
Jay, what are you doing?
I'm
What am I
fixing it.
doing?
No, you're not.
Give me time. It's gonna be-
She's drawing a llama.
That's
Green
not a
broccoli.
Oh,
llama.
I know what it is.
It's green broccoli.
No.
She's got it all up her arms.
It's like she was wearing gloves. I don't understand.
She got it
Her
everywhere.
gloves are gone, but her gloves are still there.
It's so weird.
I'm a mess.
You can see her tablecloth area too. Like I don't.
She
I
painted the
painted
tablecloth.
You
tablecloth.
painted the
that.
tablecloth. Well, that's good, because you want it to get crusty.
Right.
Because then you can use it over and over again.
Right.
I accidentally put my hands on the tape.
Go wash your hands. Come
No.
on. Come on. Okay, Frankie, did you do this?
Do what?
Oh my gosh. You got paint all over the.
This is not
cabinets.
bad. We're never doing this again.
No, we're totally doing it again.
Aww.
We're totally
This
doing
is
it
No,
amazing.
we
again.
gotta do it again. We just gotta do a different technique.
It's on the handle. Mom's gonna do Tabby. I don't know if I can get this off. No, okay.
We get better clean up before this log ends. I'll keep the handle. This button.
Steven says he sees a new white canvas on the window behind you.
That is a good idea. I will paint that. We should touch that.
I think next time we should do like a flip cup or something.
Ooh, what's that?
What's that?
Well, you take your paint once you've mixed it up and you layer it into, like a 1 ounce or a 1.5 ounce cup.
Oh, yes. Those are so cool.
And then you put your canvas on top of it and flip it over. You let it sit for a few minutes and then you pull up the cup and let the paint go all over the place. And then you can swirl it and twirl it.
Yeah, that might be a better idea than this.
Yeah, this might have been it took me about a year to figure out how to blow out paint.
I think it worked out really well.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Yeah, chain. I've done chain pulling.
Ooh. All right, so it is a good thing we used acrylic paint because this is just coming off really easy.
Good.
Yeah, it does. It cleans up. It cleans up nicely.
I haven't even gotten
This
up.
is Bunky's color.
Oh
Her gray is
no,
blue.
it's Bunky's gray blue.
Yeah, she's getting it off the floor.
Yeah, it is. It's all over the
It's pretty.
Hi, Sandy.
Hello, Sandy.
How about we ask Mom if we can
Paint the floors.
and the walls?
You did want to paint the living room wall.
Yeah, let's do it.
So-
Let's do it.
Paint the living room walls.
Their hands are just, don't touch me, no.
Well, that's where you use, each of you gets a big brush and a different color.
Oh,
And then you dip just the tip in, and then you like spray it.
Yes. Hey, dude.
Yeah, no, everywhere. All over the
Mama's
floor.
gonna kill me.
That's where I used to get you newsprint. Do you remember that?
Newsprint
You
to.
used to go to the newspaper and get blank newsprint and roll
Oh, yeah.
and put it up on the wall, and you could
Paint 'em.
paint on it.
Forever.
Mm.
Forever and ever.
This looks more like Paisley than Sago.
Nah, whatever.
Name on it.
Well, it's add an and in there.
But it's green. Paisley's color was red, I think.
Everything's done but the trash can, and I'm not touching that. There's like a bunch of white. There's white paint on the trash can.
Night shift kicker.
I don't know. Who else
Good
did
night.
anything else?
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know how the end results are
That.
I'm gonna mute real quick.
unique, unique and one of a kind.
Exactly.
I'll send you the video, KK, where I finally figured out
No,
how to sweep my blow dryer because I struggled with it for a long time.
Okay,
And I think I even have 3 or 4 videos up that show me blending my colors instead of sweeping them across each other.
Jay told me to. Jay told me to.
Oh
Sarcastic.
well, you did use the sarcastic tone.
Don't get that all over me.
no! I see we need some work on our sarcasm. Oh
What is happening right
no! Yeah, here I might have to do something like this, and then where is it?
Got the picture of her.
Print screen. So be my next
covering tonight.
thumbnail.
Oh no. Yeesh. So
Mom's yelling at you.
So silly.
I'm sorry, Mama Cello.
What is your problem?
Come here.
Ray?
Come here.
Wait. Stop. I didn't get a picture.
I'm going.
Look at me.
Okay, so they're working on it.
I see a scrub brush in Bunky's future too.
Totally. Yep.
Oh, thank goodness it washes off.
It's a lot of gray going on.
I'm very tempted to just flip it over and not look at it anymore.
So, we can do that too. We can do like a reverse dip. I don't know if you've seen the ones where I put the plastic wrap, you put the paint, and you make kind of a flower or whatever kind of pattern with your drizzles. and then you put either a paper towel or a piece of plastic or something on it, and you rub all the bubbles out, and then you pick up the plastic, and it makes a really cool design underneath there. That's another technique we can try. There's so many different techniques that you can keep trying.
That's awesome.
Has it come off your face yet?
Leave her alone. I'm gonna go help her.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. Well, Ariella has a live going on if anybody is interested in going over there.
Okay.
Let's see.
She's scrubbing her face.
You're like spreading your paint to my jeans. Like,
No, that was you. See, I don't have any red.
I didn't
on
have
my
red at all.
Okay, well then Bunky somehow got red on your jeans.
Let it dry and pour again. That's exactly what you do when you don't like it. I actually have some. I'll show you. Oh my gosh, I have a bunch that I need to pour over.
Hey, Avatar.
They're not all masterpieces, trust me.
You did it. Sarcastically.
That one I've already scraped off.
Oh,
It was really ugly though.
Stop messing with it. Let it dry, dude.
We were supposed to put these in boxes, weren't we?
And I have some others. But yeah, here, see, look at this.
At least.
I have some pretty ugly ones too.
Oh wow, that's so
no,
cool.
that's been there forever.
Like that. See what I mean? Where it's all kind of blotched up in the center,
Yeah.
Yeah, this
right?
Lorrie.
And they all just kind of blended together. And then the outer parts did a little bit better, but I had too much paint in the center in one place at one time. I have others too.
Get your painty fingers off that.
I wash my hands.
Not you.
I had. What happened?
I don't know. You probably face planted my word.
Ta-da!
Okay, go put that.
I like that.
That was
Yeah,
from
I have some disasters if you want to see some disasters.
Put that in there.
good.
Or how about this one?
What? It would be funny.
Just like yours, Trey.
Yeah, it
No, it
does.
doesn't.
No,
No.
it doesn't. Oh, and then there's this one. Oh, here's a really attractive one.
That one actually
Oh, that one looks so cool.
You girls are just too kind. Oh, here's the first butterfly fly pull I did.
What? How did? That's so cool. So you just
Right?
like,
We can try doing those.
how did you do
Yeah.
I'd
that?
have to do a refresher because I only ever did 2 of those. There's the other one.
Ooh.
Whoa. So
I
you
like
just
that
like
one.
scraped it?
I want to eat it.
No, I didn't. It was just the way it dried.
That
I
looks
think
super
my paint was a little bit too runny because it was running into each other on the body part, especially.
right.
Don't pull my hair.
The wings were kind of okay, but the body part was really runny. I think my paint was too yucky. Oh, here's one.
What the hey?
That one I did paint over. There's actually something under there. Oh, and here's another beauty. Here's another total beauty.
Yeah, you do. Go wash your face. No. Go wash your face as close to
Ah, payback.
Go.
It's hardly anything.
That one looks super
compared to you.
cool.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
Where's your bear?
My bear's outside dying.
Is it dying?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he got left outside for the winter.
He withered.
He did not weather well.
I like
No, but yeah, they're not all perfect
They all look
for
perfect.
sure.
That look really
Your
cool.
side.
Let's remove that from the stream and do this.
How can we paint it? Hey, Miss Lorrie, what if we paint the wood
No.
No.
that we do the
No.
string art for?
No.
Out of my seat.
You could. That's what I used today was a piece of wood.
It looks really
like a wood panel like this. That's what
Oh,
I used.
for string art?
You can paint. No, not for string art. That's what I used, except it was an oval. I'll have to find a piece of wood for string art.
Can't you use
no.
These, yeah, that's where I got them.
I thought my gate bangs are in there.
She just got paint on her bangs.
You guys are showering.
You're going to anyway for payback.
You got paint on your chin.
Yeah, there's a
Both of you.
lot that I did that I didn't particularly like. Oh, thank you.
Not mine.
They would make an interesting collage. I'd like to do more of the. I got hooked on this whole making a mess and blowing it out tour when I discovered how cool that looked.
I'd give this
I
away.
just kind of fell in love with it, and I haven't done any others. But there's so many techniques that you can use for pouring paint and for doing fluid art that.
On
Wow.
my face.
Never makes me
Yeah,
do-
so we can definitely play with them.
That'd be super cool.
Yeah. We should probably call it good, though. We've been going for almost an hour and a half.
Yes.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're
Doing
having fun.
So it's got to be like almost 11:30 out there.
Yep.
11:19.
Yep. Well, thank you for coming and painting with me.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
doing
for having
this with
us. This was really, it was fun.
It was fun. And let those dry, and we'll just paint over them.
Yeah.
Paint over
They'll make good bases. We'll let them dry, and we'll just put something beautiful on top of them. We will talk a little bit next time about color theory.
That's a
Nice.
good idea.
Just a little, so that we don't end up with gray and brown. And believe me, I did a lot of that when I was first figuring out what the paints do to each other and with each other too.
Right.
So we'll talk a little bit about that before we actually throw our paints together next time.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. This was really fun.
Awesome. Good night, everybody.
Good
Night,
night.
everybody.
Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget, next week we're going to be doing string art on the Vineyard Chicks channel. Same time, different channel.
Yep.
It'll be fun. They're going to be teaching me next week. So,
Should be fun.
Hopefully.
His name.
okay. Well, we're not doing one for your dead dog, Mom.
I have a bunch of meetings. Okay.
Maybe I'll do one for David.
That'd be awesome.
I think I'm gonna do a picture. Our horse instructor taught us how to do these, and she had us do words, but she did do a horse one, so I think I'm gonna try and do
No
it.
need.
Party. It's easy.
You should start with a word though,
No.
because it's easier.
No.
That's a good.
Please do.
That would be a good word to start with. Maybe I'll do that. I'll give one to Dave that says no, and I'll make one for me that says yes.
Nice.
No, yes, no, yes, no, yes.
Make one for me that says maybe.
One for me, Ma, that says maybe.
Awesome.
Maybe.
All right, lovely ladies.
Yes, maybe.
All right. Good
All right,
night.
lovely people. Stephen, Sandy, Roberta. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. Who else is here? Gail.
Bless you.
All you wonderful, wonderful people. We'll see you soon. Bye now.
Bye now.